Good evening and welcome to Lavinia's Demo Spotlight. Tonight we're taking a look at Silver Creek Falls, Chapter 1. This game, according to its Steam Greenlight page, is a mystery thriller adventure game, which sounds exactly like my kind of thing. You can vote for this on Greenlight, and I will have the link in the episode description. They're also doing a Kickstarter, and I'll have the link there as well. So let's jump right in here and see what we got. It says we are detectives sent to a small town to help out a sheriff who's having trouble figuring out a case. So, Captain Pendleton's office, Norfolk Police Station. Captain Pendleton, Detective Sara Fitzgerald reporting for duty. Ah, you're the transfer from Boston, right? Pleasure to meet you, Detective. This will be your new partner, Inspector Philip Moore. Pleasure to meet you, Detective. Hey, how you doing? Inspector Moore also comes to us as a transfer, all the way from England. You're with Scotland Yard, am I correct? Yes, sir. I cannot do an English accent, so I'm not even going to try. Excellent. I think both of you will make an excellent team. With extensive experience in homicide and missing persons between you, I think this new case will be right up your alley. What do you got for us, boss? Cool, what's happening? We've had a very strange request come in from a small town called Silver Creek Falls. We need some detectives to help solve a case that's baffling the local sheriff. Silver Creek Falls? I've never heard of it. Where is it? Well, not really too surprising. It's a small town in Hawthorne County, North Carolina. North Carolina? Shouldn't they send someone from Durham or Charlotte? Norfolk is actually closer, would you believe? Also, how could I deny them a Massachusetts state trooper and an inspector from Scotland Yard? Of course. So, what are the details of the case? I think it's best you let the local sheriff explain it to you. Now, you'll be heading over tonight and staying a few nights to solve this case. All this courtesy of Hawthorne County. Must be quite a strict case, eh? It is. The local sheriff is quite a famed lawman, so when he put in a request to the High Commissioner, the Commissioner insisted I give them someone good. We won't let you down, Captain. You two can go home and pack your bags and drive over to Silver Creek Falls tonight. The local deputy will receive you at the local hotel and see y'all get settled in. Meet him at the Silver Creek Falls Hotel. We're on it, Captain. Sarah? Yes? Do you mind driving us there? I still haven't gotten used to driving on the other side of the road. Which I think would be really hard. I've never been to England, or I've never been to any country other than Canada, and they drive on the same side of the road as they do in America. But driving on the other side, because it's something that you don't even think about when you're driving, you just do it. I think I would be a danger. I would probably be constantly drifting to the wrong side of the road. I'd have to just ride along like this guy's doing. Let someone else drive. Sure, we'll take my car. 4 hours later, here we are in Silver Creek Falls. And I was wondering, I'm glad they addressed that, because when it said that we're starting out in Virginia, in the description it said North Carolina, I thought, well, why are we in another state? But so, let's see what we got here. Arrow keys move. Okay. Enter. To use and escape is the inventory. Pay attention to all the clues and information you find in every place you visit. Look at your inventory if you need to review things. Because this is a mystery adventure, so details from investigations in the story are essential. Pay attention. Alright, we'll do it. I really like these kinds of games. Mystery adventure type games. I am not always good at them. In fact, embarrassing to admit, I've never actually beaten Monkey Island, which is an awesome adventure game that probably, like, everyone who plays adventure games has beaten. It got really hard, and I got stuck, and then I got distracted by other games, like, some years ago. So I might return to that sometime. But I will make it through all of this. This is Chapter 1. It says it's to be a 3-part series. So find Deputy Hill in the hotel lobby. Is this the hotel? Well, I imagine so. There's Deputy Hill. You have to see Hill. Yeah, he's... Oh, it thinks I'm trying to exit. No, I was just trying to go over. There we go. Deputy Hill? Yep, you two must be the extra muscle we requested from Norfolk. Pleasure to meet you. Yes, we are. I'm Detective Sara Fitzgerald, and this is Inspector Philip Moore. It's a pleasure, mate. Well, boy, am I glad you two are here. Some really strange things have been happening here. And the captain hasn't told us anything either. What's going on? You folk have had a long drive over. I'm sure you're tired and want to get some good sleep. I'll tell you all about it tomorrow. And I'd kind of like to know about it now. Get some good sleep tonight whilst you can. I promise you after you see the file, you won't be able to. I know I sure as hell can't. Okay, then. I just came to welcome you to Silver Creek Falls and to make sure you were fine. Just mosey on over to the concierge over there, and she'll give you your keys to your rooms. Shall I meet you here at the lobby tomorrow morning, let's say 8 a.m.? Perfect. See you then, Deputy. 8 a.m. That's so early. Not that early. Actually, I am usually awake by 8 a.m., but I would sleep in later if I could. Okay, this must be our concierge. Can I talk to her across the counter? I can. Hi, Deputy Hill told me he'd checked us in already. Yes, here are your room keys. Thanks. I think I'll have a drink before I sleep. How about you? I'm tired from the drive. I think no, you might as well get a drink. Get to know your new partner. Boring choice, Sarah. Sorry I made you drive all the way. I still haven't learned how to drive on the other side of the road yet. Oh, and he's gonna follow. Okay. Oh no, he's off on his own. That makes more sense, so. Thanks for your patronage. What do we got here? I'll talk to you tomorrow morning. Get some rest. Fair enough. Ooh, what's on the TV? I can't actually interact with it. Now, I think this is an RPG Maker game, and I know some people really look down on that kind of thing. I don't. I mean, what does it matter if it's RPG Maker or not, you know? For some people, like, if you're not a programmer, having something like that can really help you out and get a really great idea implemented for you. Like, is this my room? Anyhow, like, To the Moon is an RPG Maker game, and it's fantastic. But the main point of that game is its story. So this game, I'm assuming, the main point is going to be story and the adventure aspect. So, I am totally willing to give RPG Maker games a chance. Door is locked. Okay, this is locked also. These are all locked. Escape was my inventory? What do we got? Okay. So this first room must have been her room, and maybe I just need to head over to the bed. They say get some sleep, so let's just do it. It's boring to sleep, but I'm feeling like that's what I need to do to make the story progress, so let's do it. Hopefully I'm not missing anything. Day 2. Alright. Let's go meet up with the deputy, or the sheriff. I forgot already which one this guy is. Where is he? Or maybe I should try to collect my buddy first. Which room do you think he's in? Locked. And locked. Okay. Well, none of those. Or probably one of those, but I just can't bug him. Well, let's head outside. Maybe he'll be in the parking. I should find Philip. Oh, okay. Oh! What are you guys doing over here? Deputy Philip, good morning. Good morning, Sarah. Morning, Detective. I wanted to talk to you guys before we go out and look at the 3 crime scenes. Ooh, 3 of them, eh? Deputy, we've seen crime scenes before. We know what we're doing. Not like this, I promise you. I may be a small-town deputy, but I can promise you now that you've never seen anything like this. Okay, bring it on. Before we start, where's the sheriff? Well, I don't know exactly. Oh, what do you mean by that? What? After we put in the request for seasoned homicide and missing persons detectives, he went missing. Does Captain Pendleton know this? Nope. What the hell? That is an important detail we probably should have known about. Sarah, please calm down. Deputy, let me guess. It wasn't the sheriff who put in the request, right? No, sir. It was you, right? Yes, sir. You've got a lot of explaining to do, buddy. This kind of stunt can get you suspended, you know. Man, Sarah, you are on the attack. Sarah, please, getting angry won't get us anywhere. Young man, explain yourself. With the sheriff gone, what choice did I have? I've only been in the force for 3 months. I thought this job was going to be easy. You thought being a deputy was going to be easy? Isn't that like one of the most dangerous jobs you can have? You never know what people are going to do. You could have a call for something that seems routine and it goes crazy. That's why I took the job in this dead-end town. Suddenly people are going missing left, right, and center. If you'd seen the things I've seen, man... Oh, and he's crying. Relax, kid. What's your name? Mike. It's okay, Mike. I know you weren't expecting to see things like this, but you're the sheriff now. You're in charge of this town. Do you automatically get promoted to sheriff? If your sheriff goes missing or whatever? They don't do like a new appointment or election, just whoever was below him, now they're sheriff? I don't know how it works. Now, why did you use the sheriff's name to request reinforcements? Well, he kind of just told us he's freaked out. Because if I had used mine, no one would have listened. Sheriff Lee Davis was a respected lawman. He was even invited to the High Commissioner's birthday. And now he's missing. Look, I need your help to solve this case. I don't know what I'm doing. I came last in my class at the police academy. Only Sheriff Davis was kind enough to take me. Mike, what a story. Yikes. Have you been to his house since he disappeared? No. Well, it seems like the most logical place to look for him. Oh my god, amateur. Sarah? How long has he been gone? 2 days. That's it, kid. I think it's time for an ass kicking. She's so furious. Sarah, control yourself. God, I feel like I'm in The Departed. Well, Mary Poppins, here in America, we don't solve all our problems with a spoonful of sugar to help the medicine go down. She's an abrasive person. Can I please only talk to the British guy? I'm kind of with you there, Mike. Sarah, please take a walk. You can get coffee or something by the concierge. Go get some coffee, Sarah. With sugar to help sweeten your mood, perhaps. Maybe she's just not a morning person. Yeah, let's go get our morning coffee, Sarah, and see if that settles you down a bit. I see a pot of coffee over there. Good morning, madam. I hope you slept well. Like a baby, thank you. Well, at least she can be polite to this lady. Sarah makes herself coffee. Alright. You boys ready to talk? You guys done? Yep, I'll fill you in later. Okay, deputy, show us the crime scenes. I would think that probably the logical place would be the sheriff's house and see if we can find him. I mean, isn't that... It feels like it should be a priority, but... My car's parked outside, shall we? Sure, let's go. Okay, then. Here's a map of our town in case you feel like walking around later. Ooh, well, thank you. A and C. We'll have to remember that. Let's do the scenes in chronological order. The first is a house on Fisher Road, close to the end of Washington Avenue. Look at this trail of people I got going on. Fantastic. Oh, go around that. Don't just tromp through the fountain. Or the pool, whatever. Into the car. Alright, what do we got here? Oh, blood everywhere. Okay, this is looking like a particularly violent scene. This looks like a slaughterhouse. I'll give it to you, deputy. This is one of the worst crime scenes I've seen. So what can you tell me about the people that lived here? This is the house for the sorority Phi Kappa Beta. It was quite a popular sorority in the local college. How is a sorority popular? I'll rephrase. It was the sorority for the popular girls. All the girls that lived here were doing modeling work. Oh wow, starting to look like we have a motive. Have you checked for semen? Yikes. We haven't really done any forensics, as we don't have that capability. There is no forced entry. It could be a possibility, but the sheriff thought it unlikely. So how many girls lived here? 4 girls lived here, but 5 disappeared. We tried to confirm this with blood samples, but we don't really have the tech here for it. Oh, come on. Well, then you need to call in someone who does have the tech. It's pretty important. Besides, it's all mixed. A 5th one disappeared too, you say? Yeah, she was also a member of this sorority, but didn't live in. Neighbors reported hearing loud singing and chanting on the night they disappeared. It freaked them out, so they called the sheriff and I to ask them to quiet down when we got here. We found everything the way you see it now. So cultists came and got them. That's my guess. The sheriff and I took photos and some small samples, but everything is more or less the way we found it 3 days ago. Understood, deputy. We'll take a look around and get some blood samples and search for evidence. Let's do it. There's kind of blood on everything. Blood sample. Another blood sample. Blood in the freezer? This hole in the floor is enormous. I wonder if this was here before all this happened. Yeah, there's holes all over the place, which seems like kind of a crappy place for a sorority to be living, so maybe it's something that's a result of whatever. Ooh, Ouija board. Big hole in the wall. She doesn't have a comment on that, but we do want to look at that. Oh my goodness. What is it? It's a Ouija board. Stupid kids shouldn't mess with things they don't understand. Ooh, Sarah believes in Ouija board's power. Add it to the inventory. So, okay, I see the Ouija board and I hear about the chanting and I think, okay, there's going to be something obviously supernatural going on here. But I'm kind of surprised that Sarah would go for that. You'd think a cop would be a little more skeptical. Let's get this blood sample, all the blood samples. Alright, was that just one? Or two? It looked kind of like two globbies. This one. Alright, let's... Philip, you think these big assholes may have something to do with this? Maybe. This house does look pretty old. If someone or something made a hole that big, I don't want to meet them. Alright, here's someone's room. Anything interesting? Aside from the blood everywhere. We got blood on top of this bookcase. She's not grabbing a sample from that. Well, we'll get it from the plant. Oh, there's a letter. Guys, scoot. I need this letter. Read the note? Well, certainly. A note of sorts. They laugh, they sing, they dance, but with who? There were 6 in this party, not 5. Okay. Well, apparently we got 6 people missing then. Some more blood. Oh. I have a feeling that's not supposed to happen. Alright, let's head back down. Anything in this closet? Nope, just blood samples. And let's grab this. Spells, incantations, and divinations. Summoning spirits. Book on witchcraft? The hell were these kids trying? Well, whatever they tried, it backfired badly. This place really reeks, but it's not just your typical corpse smell. Yes, there's a very strange smell. There's definitely some ammonia around. Not just ammonia, a burnt hair smell. This place is really creepy. Is this just something broken? I think it must be. Alright, we are going to get that book, but first, anything in here? I'm guessing not. Alright. Sorority file added to inventory. Well, let's take a look at that. How do I... Okay, mouse isn't going to do it. Oh, there we go. I had to hit enter again. So, juvenile rantings. Oh, that's just that again. Okay. Well, I think we got everything there is to get in the house. We have a lot of blood samples. On to the next scene. We gotta find us a lab to process all these. Alright, what do you got for us now, Mike? Alright, we'll just see if... I don't think we can... Yeah, we can't walk off that way. We're looking for something down here. Anything hidden in that garbage can? No. Alright, so it looks like we're at a park of some sort. This creek is gorgeous. I'm surprised I've never heard of it before. Oh, that's probably because they changed its name recently. It used to be called Nwadi Amaya. Nwadi Amaya? Sounds foreign. What language is that? Cherokee. These lands used to belong to a Cherokee tribe, but they sold it off years back. Sold? When? Oh, this was long ago. The town founder, Jebediah Schwartz, bought most of their land to create this town. How much did he pay? Let me guess, he swapped it all for a few shiny beads and a mirror, right? Not quite. He paid them 50 stallions and 130 rifles. He didn't buy all their land either, just the land between the west of the creek and the mountain. A bit better, I guess, but still, that's a pretty sweet deal he got for himself. He owned the rest till about 20 years ago, when it was then bought out by some venture capitalists. A famous North Carolina banking family, actually. And what did they end up doing with it? Nothing at the end. They sent a crew of engineers over to look at the land, as they wanted to build some high-end apartments here. They never got round to building it, and just declared it a nature reserve about 10 years ago. Interesting story. It could be pertinent. Okay, so here is our crime scene. Alright, did I go? Is this as far over we can go to the right? Yes. I haven't explored up yet, but we'll go here first. What can you tell us about this case, Deputy? We got a call early the morning after the incident at the sorority. Hunters found tons of blood, broken branches, holes in the ground, and the soil all messed up. The sheriff and I took photos, but left the site alone. Thanks. Okay, Sarah, shall we get to work collecting evidence? Absolutely. Let's see what we got here. Lots of blood. That's a lot of shell casings. Whoever fired these had the time to squeeze out a few, eh? Question is, was it the assailant or was it the victim? Let's take a look at these holes. More of these big holes. I wonder how deep they go. Sarah, do you smell that smell again? Yes, that mix between ammonia and burnt hair. It's awful. Hop down the hole, Sarah. See where it goes. Don't. It's a terrible idea. Oh, and this is just the same dialogue we just had. Oh, what's this? Another note. So I guess this rules out a bear or wolf attack. What, you think bears or wolves were lying in wait under the ground and exploded out and attacked people? How do you know the note belongs to the assailant? Same type of paper as the note in the sorority house. Let's read it. Yeah. He walked alone in the forest to become one with nature. He got his wish. Well, that sounds ominous. Alright. Looks like that does it for this crime scene. Let's head all the way up. Oh, I think you overlooked some of the evidence at this scene. What evidence? Did I... Okay. Oh, I missed this patch of blood. No, not that. Let's try. Here. Oh. There. No, she's not gathering that blood. This one? No, I got all the blood samples. Oh. This hair is very soft and light. Not human, I'm guessing. Looks like it might come from a wolf or something. We haven't had wolves in these parts for a while. Bears? Nope. Do people camp here now that it has become a national park? Yeah, of course. Yeah, you have bears. I don't know. This one looks like it might be bears or maybe wolves. Alright, some kind of animal hairs. He says there's not wolves and they don't get bears, Sarah, so... Not sure why you're so convinced that's what it is. And that was what I was missing. Now we're good to go. Well then... It looked almost like there were hairs at the... What's that? Sorority house. Settle down. Don't just shoot. You don't know what it is. Easy there, cowboy. What the hell was that? Sorry for shooting without warning you two. I saw something stalking us in the woods. Like a wolf or something. There haven't been wolves in these parts for a while now. I wouldn't be so sure. Anyway, bring us to the next scene. Okay, we can't see what it was. So there's some kind of monstrous animal after us. Maybe they summoned up some terror at the sorority house and now it's going around eating people. And I just want to head up here and make sure there's not anything. Nope. Alright, to the next scene. I've been playing some Lovecraftian games, so I've got Lovecraft on the mind. And it's making me think of, The Lurking Fear. Which wasn't summoned up demons, but still it was, Okay, Deputy, tell us what happened here. At about 11 o'clock, same day as we got the report in the park, we got a call from a nearby farmer that he saw a car crash. Where's the farm? A bit less than a mile south of here. A mile away? How did he see the crash? His house is on that hill over there. Sorry, kid, but that farmer's telling you some tales. Pitch black night and close to a mile away over forest ground? I'm sure he heard the crash, but no way in hell did he see it. Was he specific on details on the crash? No, he wasn't. Okay, then. So what did you and the sheriff see here? We looked around to see if there was a body. When we found none, we decided to call it a night. We were supposed to come back the next morning, but the sheriff didn't report in that morning. So you left this scene for 2 days? We put the cones and the barriers up that night, so I don't think it was tampered. Well, you're hoping. Kid, the local wildlife are more likely to see those cones as a toilet than a barrier. This whole scene's contaminated. Sorry, I have to agree with her this time. It was pretty dumb leaving this alone this whole time. Anyway, let's look for some evidence. And we're going to look for that evidence next time. I'm going to go ahead and wind the episode down here. Like and subscribe if you've enjoyed this. Head on over to Steam Greenlight if you like this one. Give it a vote. If you've got the funding, go to their Kickstarter. Give them some support. Come back next time. I see a note hanging out over there right here. We'll check that out and see if we can solve this mystery.